Now, on Thursday, the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, threatened to embark on another nationwide industrial action, accusing the federal government of backtracking on key agreements signed over a decade ago. Now, at a press conference in Jos, ASUU President Piwuna said lecturers have endured more than 2 years of broken promises and delays by the federal government. He cited unresolved issues, including the stalled 2009 agreement on paid salaries, withheld promotions, and neglect of retired lecturers as the contentious issues.
The general public is invited to note that ASUU has tried several ways and strategies of resolving this conflict in the educational sector. The general public should also note that ASUU has written several letters to the federal government, drawing its attention to the need to resolve this crisis amicably. Lamentably, the federal government has always turned a deaf ear to all our pleas. As always, it is the federal government that has consistently pushed our union to embark on a strike action. And it is clear that ASUU may have no other option than to embark on an action to press the federal government to listen to our demands and do the needful. For the benefit of doubt, our demands include the renegotiation of the agreement, our 25-35% arrears, even the 35,000 palliative is given to us depending on how the government people wake up in the morning.
Well, joining us live to discuss these issues on Newsnight is the president of ASUU himself, Professor Piwuna. Thank you so much, Professor, for being on the news tonight. We do understand that there's a scheduled meeting with the federal government on Thursday next week. That is August 28. We also hear that your union is planning rallies across university campuses next week. Is this a sign to show that you have lost faith in the talks, or a show of strength? Why are you holding rallies ahead of government talks next week?
Well, in the last few months, for us, but indeed for 2.5 years now, we have tried to speak with government. We've tried to communicate our demands to them. We've tried to draw their attention to the issues that are still outstanding. A show of force, as you put it. It's just our way of letting government know that our members are getting restive, and with each passing day,
Professor Piwuna, we seem to have lost connection there from Professor Piwuna all the way from Jos, the Plateau State capital.
The fundamental question as to why plan the strike if there is a fixed date to have another meeting with the federal government. And, you know, Nigerians are asking Adiswa whether, yes, you know, aren't we strike weary? Really? I mean, aren't there other strategies to actually draw the government's attention, not just drawing the government's attention, but actually getting the government to do something? And this is why I figure Dr. Piwuna is back.
Okay. Yes.
You are making
Professor
a point.
Piwuna,
go ahead, please.
Go ahead, please. Professor Piwuna, if you can hear us. I think we'll need to fix that and then come back to have a smooth conversation with him. But Ngozi, you're rightly asking me. I mean, I'm not a member of any union, but
no,
I mean,
you're not.
From being on the job, and it's a question we ask all the time. They will rightly tell you, and very quickly, that that's the only language the government seems to understand, the language of industrial action. So the question then is, why do we have to let it get to that boiling point of industrial action threat?
for government to do anything. And most of the time, when government does anything, it's really just for the optics. It's really not about, addressing the fundamental issues in a sustainable way that you will not have ASUU coming back again to say, look, these demands, the 2009 demands and all of that agreement, that's about 16 years ago.
Yeah.
And my question actually to Piwuna, if we're able to get him back, is this 2009 agreement in 2005, how relevant are they? Shouldn't they really be asking for, a review of the, this
25.
exactly. I mean,
225.
225.
Yes.
Wouldn't it make sense
irrelevant.
if ASUU is, shouldn't be asking for a review of those 2009 agreements in a way that will reflect present day needs and realities?
Yeah.
It really begs a lot of questions.
Very valid question. Ngozi, a child born in 2009 has gained admission
into university.
Yeah,
some of us got into university before 16.
Underage clause that the government is bringing in, a 16-year-old has gained admission into the first year.
Already an undergraduate.
And ASUU is still negotiating the 2009 agreement.
The point is, ASUU actually had a meeting with the federal government 11th of this month, right? And the point is, what exactly were the commitments that government made, that gave ASUU some level of comfort to say, okay, look, we're going to retreat and see what government will do. But hey, so many questions begging for answers. Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're not able to re-establish that connection with Professor Piwuna, who is the president of the Association of Academic Staff Union of Universities in Nigeria, ASUU.